Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. Here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Harper. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. Trying to find some room. It's Little. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And there's the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Powers through the tackle. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, LSU. Now to try here for the extra point.
Number 16 puts the defense on the board.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 35, South Carolina 0.
And that one will bounce out in the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but Burke and tackled to produce a solid gain there. That completion sets up a third down play. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
35, South Carolina 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the grab. It's Harper. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
You're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And is intercepted. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender here.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So it's incomplete pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Third down coming.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw. Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he drops back in the gun. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sends the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. A touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Meta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Gain moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw yet again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here's the point after attempt. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion. And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Here's another interception. We're losing track. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Little. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, LSU 50, South Carolina 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
The score, LSU 57, South Carolina 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Harper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? The 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the PAT is good.
57, South Carolina, 21. Return
begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
First down here for this offense. He tosses it back. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
South Carolina, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, LSU. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's now second down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
28.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away.
South Carolina, 28. Return goes out of bounds.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. This one ended up being a